Hello, I'm Professor David Jones, and this Hospitality Internships Career Fair presentation topic is Innovative Internship Coaching, which also happens to be the title of my coaching practice. I want to introduce you to an innovative approach to creating meaningful internship experience for the student and the hospitality business. My agenda: first, I'm going to give you my background related to internships. Then I'll introduce you to the internship learning continuum that I've created and its 3 stages. I'll highlight the need for an innovative approach. And finally, I'll finish up by talking about how to put the continuum into action through innovative internship coaching. So my background related to internships, since I have the unique advantage of having spent half my career in the hospitality industry and the other half in academics, I've experienced every aspect of the internship process. As an industry professional, I hired and I managed interns. As a faculty member, I supervised students during their internships and I oversaw internship courses. As an academic administrator, I developed curriculum that incorporated internships and work experience. As the result of that experience, I've developed the internship learning continuum that's the foundation of innovative internship coaching. I'm going to load that for you now so you can take a look at it here as I'm talking about it. There we go. So you'll see that there's 3 stages here that move from the subjective to the objective thinking. We start with operations, then we move to management, and finally to business. So in the first stage, we're talking about what questions. In the second, how questions, and finally, the why. So you're working through the process to think more like senior management. So let's talk about each one. Let's start with operations, or the what, if you will. It's the starting point. So over a 3-month internship, this might be the first month focus. Getting to know the job description, the tasks associated with it, be able to answer the what questions, job description, company, organization, culture, and expectations, interdepartmental relations, such as the organization chart. So you might ask a question here, such as, what are the departments within the organization that work closely with your area of business, of that business organization? So in my design, you'd have questions to answer that you would review with your academic internship advisor. And of course, you'd also be addressing them with the supervisor at your company or organization. The second stage, the management, or the how, if you will, this is the management role you should be observing and understanding. So interdepartmental relations, expectations and perceptions. You want to identify the challenges and how are they dealt with if there is a conflict. So you might ask a question here about, how is constructive communication being carried out among the various departments? Communication skills, reports and tools for forecasting and future operations are all part of this. And then the final stage, the business stage, is the why questions. This is the business level of understanding profitability, pricing of services, handling customer feedback, evaluating trends. Your reflection here is on the internship experience. It's asking the questions of managers and colleagues on why the processes and systems work, and then interjecting your observations of how things could be improved. So you can be a source of innovation is one example. So a possible suggestion here would be new ways that various departments can be reorganized to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of the organization. This could be directly connected to a capstone research project in some cases. Okay, let me take the continuum down here a moment, talk to you again a little bit further about that and its afterwards aspect in terms of how it's used. It's a reflection on the internship learning continuum. So you look at your original expectation. What did you discuss with your employer about what you hope to achieve and learn and experience? And then looking at, did the experience meet your expectations? Did you make the business stage? What positive contribution did you make during the experience? So in summary, the continuum is an umbrella over how a beginning to end would look. So for the academic faculty listening, you just heard my secret sauce to an internship syllabus. So contact me if you want to know more. For the student audience, this continuum could fit a number of scenarios. In a 3-month internship, it could be a beginning to end bi-month stage. Stretching it out to a longer period of time over an internship is another way to do it. You'll spend a little bit more time on each of the various stages. And it can be employed for each rotation. So you could have several iterations of the stages, one for each rotation. For the hospitality industry audience, how do you provide the needed support to nurture and guide those future leaders through the internship learning continuum to get the full benefit of their internship experience? And ideally, wanting to join your team full-time after graduation. So what's the need for innovative internship coaching? Well, recognizing the current labor market situation in hospitality and tourism industry, now's the time to establish a pipeline to future management through offering student internships. But if you're a hospitality business, no doubt your management team is stretched and may not be able to devote the time to coach these student interns as you'd like. In other words, work with them through the internship learning continuum. This is where innovative internship coaching enters the picture. My primary focus is being an additional resource for the independent hotel, franchisee, and smaller hotel groups where the resources to design and manage an internship program are limited. Utilizing today's technology, we can provide support you need in a different structure. And some highlights of how we might be able to work together are: 1, designing a structured internship program customized to each intern. This could include schedule rotations between departments, a creative project to help with your pressing needs. Such a way would be how you get to the business level objective. I've got lots of ideas to help you on this that I'd love to share. Another possibility here is virtual supervision with the regular Zoom calls with the intern and your designated internship supervisor. It could also be training for internship supervisors via a session conducted by Zoom. My philosophy behind this is I believe that I can be an asset to a hospitality business and the student because of my past experience. I hope to give back to you what I've learned over the years. That includes drawing from my global perspective gained from the dual career in both industry and academics. You can go to my website at professordavidjones.com for more details on the coaching practice. Additionally, I want to give a plug to my Insights on Internships from Professor Jones, or IOI podcast for students. This is specifically designed for the student doing an internship. You'll find a link on my website, and it can be found on most of the podcast sites such as Apple Podcasts. My hope is that it will benefit any students doing internships with you and or you. So thank you for listening to the presentation. Enjoy the career fair.